Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
Oh, doing a little learning.
Also, you caught me reading.
Me too. Bad time, huh?
Your muzzy looks good with them shades. Fuck.
Well. Haven't
Well,
been
you guys,
dying
you
like
guys
you
with those
have.
clean mustaches, those glasses really make them pop.
They have half a little bit?
As you guys can already tell, Jersey night, Jambo. Yep, man.
Kobe.
Repping the Jacks.
Yeah,
Shout out to
Kobe. That's a nice Kobe jersey. Let's see that, Ty. Give us a turnaround on that Kobe jersey.
Oh, yeah. Kobe.
Oh, that's clean, Kobe.
Oh. Is that the GOAT?
Fuck no.
You know when Kobe wore that 23?
That was a good year. Probably his best year.
The only jersey I have is this one, and then that one sitting in Larson's mailroom right now, Landry Jones.
Is it actually in there?
I think so, unless DH Gauges didn't send it.
All right. Let's cut the crap, boys.
Let's get straight to business.
Max, give us the intro. Give us a little daily intro.
Welcome back to the Bong Talk podcast. This is number 3. We have Cole Nachtigal waiting in the weight room with us. He is going to be a junior at SDSU. I don't know what his major is. You guys know?
I think business or something.
Business, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Me and
yeah, you can go.
Me and Ty have known Cole for quite a while now. I've played him in sports. I don't know about Kimball, but known him for a while. He's one of my hometown buddies' roommate now, so we've known him pretty good for a while.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say thank you to my sponsor today. We have Hooker Furniture based out of LA. So.
Oh, that's where we bought our recliners was from.
Yeah,
Hooker Furniture.
Yeah, we had them shipped.
Actually, this is right from there. This futon right here.
Ooh.
Great quality.
Double mattress, right?
Yeah, it's a double mattress. I actually got the mattress from Max, but the frame, it's rocking body frame from LA Hooker Furniture.
Yeah, it is a clean one.
Nice, yeah. Oh, well, we couldn't have our buddy Iron on today. We recently found out that his gerbil actually died of diabetes.
Oh yeah,
he's still pretty upset about that.
Yeah. I say
while we're talking about Iron and Max at his sponsors, I'd like to take this time to apologize for talking about Iron's Little Red Rockets, his pet grooming store. Like we questioned about like what the name was, the whole Red Rocket thing. We didn't find out, and after the podcast, I did a little research, and I called Iron. I was like, "You know what this means, right?" He had no idea. It was his assistant Ernie who actually came up with the name, and I thought it was kind of funny that you got a discount if you brought in a jar of peanut butter with your dog to get his hair cut. So I'd like to take time to say sorry, Moto, my dog. Sorry about that, boss. But yeah, don't bring your dogs to Iron's Little Red Rockets. That's all I gotta say.
Albert got a nice clip there. He left a little happier than I remember him going there.
Yeah, smelled like peanut butter, maybe.
Peanut butter all over his cheeks.
Peanut butter breath.
Oh, never good.
Not a sponsor, but a shout out to Kim Gullickson for getting me this silicone Pepsi for when you're having a few beers. Having a few beers.
You know, how I never got one, but it's all right.
Keep it under the radar, You never know.
Drink a Pepsi. Also, shout out to Big Bud Light and their Chelada.
Ooh, never had one. How are them, Ty?
Big fan. Tomato juice and Bud Light.
You're a big red beer guy, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm a big red beer guy,
So what we say, we bring on C. Knock.
Yeah. See what that boy's got talking about today.
All right, here he is.
Have a shades ready or something. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, Cole.
Is that what I think it is?
No, that's a nose beard? Holy fuck.
Sorry, I didn't know we were starting so soon.
A little early in the nose beers, eh?
Yeah. What's going on, boys?
How you been, Cole?
Oh, pretty good. Just made a shit ton of money off of that awesome circle thing. You guys want to join my circle?
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
No, I don't.
Yeah, all you do is
What
just
could
give
go
me
wrong?
$100.
Send a stranger $100?
Yeah, it's that easy.
I tried to rip me off with that. I seen.
I didn't try to rip you off. It's a solid deal.
No, the solid deal would be like one of us making like 4 names, and like you run all of them, and then you just invite people, so you get paid 5 times. Like you can
Yeah.
make like $3,200.
Yeah,
You don't have to pay to get in at the bottom. You can just make your own and say that you're at the bottom. You know.
exactly. That's the thing. Like, all that thing is just ripping your friends off.
Yeah,
What
because
is it?
that's who you have to ask. Is you ask your
Oh,
family and friends.
Yeah.
Ponzi scheme for anyone that doesn't know. They're kind of going around on social media.
there you
I know.
go. There you got it. You got it.
All right.
What's up with this jacket? I'm kind of digging that. Proper 12?
Oh, this one?
Give us a little turnaround on that thing. That thing's clean.
Ooh.
You should have had that on last week. They were my
Holy
sponsor
shit.
last week.
Oh
I
yeah.
know.
Fucking
Well,
nice.
Conor McGregor paid me negative $75 to wear this on the podcast. So
That's
I
fair.
would have
Fair
done
deal.
that too then.
remember when I bought this, Brant?
Yep.
That was a crazy night. Filled with
Let's
lots
bring-
of fights.
Let's bring up that night. Who do you think won in that Tegan versus Riggs little brawl there?
Okay, well, I don't. Okay, I feel like Tegan had more control. Like, he was on top most of the time. But
He had more.
Riggs had more shots, and a lot of those shots were cheap shots.
Like the whole biting.
Yeah,
Bit him
who
3
bites-
times.
Who bites in the fights?
Riggs
Tegan,
biting?
biting her. Like
Yeah,
biting.
like right above.
Right
his
there.
It was funny.
And it was bruised and it was bad. And
Look at
then
his finger.
yeah, and then
His finger.
and then when we were like, okay, Cole, we remember I have a video of them fighting and then there's Cole hitting, like shooting, hitting that little dance move, you know,
We're
right
just
next to the pile.
Yeah,
And
we
then
just vibing.
Started to get out of hand and we decided to jump in and Riggs has his legs and I see Riggs going in for a bite on the leg. I grab
Oh
his
my
head like this and just pull his head back.
He tried to bite his leg too.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Riggs was fucking
Times.
pissed drunk too.
Yeah, dude, that was hilarious.
He got his ass beat by Candyman like 5 minutes before that.
Yeah, he just wanted to fight everyone. I liked how, like, in the beginning, Tegan was just talking shit to Riggs, and then like they were just like across from each other in the rooms, like just way far away from each other, and just Tegan's like this, just dancing, kind of aggravated. It was so funny. Their arguments are so funny.
So what have you thought of this podcast so far, Cole?
I thought it was good, but sometimes you guys have a little dead space and you just laugh to fill it.
I
But
know.
you gotta have some nice segues.
Yeah.
Got to work on it.
But yeah, it's hard. Do you guys talk about it before and like just like write stuff down and have a little?
We tried to the first
Yeah,
one,
I'm pretty
but like
professional.
tonight,
nice.
tonight it was like 15 minutes before me and Ty were just grinding Warzone, and then
Yeah, we were
oh,
playing
shit,
COD.
we gotta go
Oh.
make a podcast. So sometimes
Yeah,
more.
Back when we did ours, it didn't last because it's on SoundCloud and nobody listens to SoundCloud. We always just sat down for like an hour before and we just wrote down the topics that we want to talk about and stuff and just followed the sheet. But
That would be good. It'd be easier too though if like we were in the same room. 'Cause
yeah,
even
exactly.
even like talking over people, like you're more aware of it when you're sitting next to someone versus like through a screen. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. But
But yeah.
I've seen you been streaming lately.
yeah, I'm trying to be a professional streamer. Me and the boys, hey, we play some NFL players and NBA players sometimes.
What game you working on streaming?
Just 2K. 2K.
2K?
Me and the boys play 2K. Yeah. I'm on
A
PlayStation.
little park?
on that.
A little park or what?
Oh yeah, park all the time. That's what it is. Me and the boys go off.
What part?
I seen you went on Instagram Live too the other day. I joined it.
Which one?
Like it was like yesterday
Oh yeah.
with one of your buddies. I said, hell yeah, boys.
Yeah, he's actually a video producer.
Oh,
Shout
sweet.
out KB Vlogs,
Let's blur that. We'll blur that.
Was I not supposed to dox or?
Gonna pop up here.
Talk or
Yeah. Cut that out. Put a fart
I
noise
haven't-
over it.
I haven't edited any of these. I don't really want to too, because then I don't know. It's more
Kinda
real.
The
ruins
editor
it.
of the group.
You just let her run. It's more real.
say
Yeah.
podcast is more let to flow through.
Yeah, exactly.
How's the farm life been? Been farming?
Not that much. I mean, just trying to keep up with schoolwork, you know.
Yep.
Out here grinding.
Been milking that to Ted. No, I can't come help, Ted. I got some homework.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to be studying history like Ty should be doing.
Yeah, on that history grind, dude.
Ty,
Yeah.
guess what I got on my math quiz today?
Only just like a 60.
8.33%.
How'd you do that?
Out of 8 questions, I got a half a point right.
Wait, what math is it?
College algebra.
Oh, yeah.
It's because
Maybe
those
help me a
word
lot.
problems, like you can't use photo math on word problems, and I have no idea how the fuck to do
Yeah,
it.
that's what messes me up is when I do the word problems and I can't photo math it. I'm like, well, I don't know what to do now. So
I
Still got an
remember
A in
that
the
like
class, though.
sophomore year of high school. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Of course, Max.
So what are the
Yeah,
odds
you
you
helped
take
me
a
a lot
buzz out of
with
that ranch behind you? I see it.
What? Oh, yeah. But I'm in the pantry, boys. This is my office.
Free snacks.
Yep. Yeah, whatever I want. If I get hungry while I'm playing PlayStation, I just turn around.
Shotgun of Campbell's.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you gotta do. Good protein.
If you had a shotgun Campbell's, what kind of soup would it be?
Chicken noodle.
Chicken noodle for me.
Chicken noodle. Be smooth.
Yeah. What about you? What about you guys?
Chicken noodle.
Probably a broccoli cheddar.
tomato
Oh
soup.
yeah, that's pretty smooth too. Oh, tomato soup.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one. I should
Big
do
tomato
that.
guy though, Ty.
Jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
Tomato beer.
I didn't
tomato
even
soup.
think of that. If you shotgun a chicken noodle soup, you're gonna get a bunch of chicken and
Chunk.
noodles.
Yeah, tomato is just a straight liquid.
Exactly. There you go. That's the best
A little
choice.
thick though.
Yeah.
All right, first question.
Oh God.
Chip's worst lie.
That's
Like,
a good question.
Not the worst thing, but like something that he said that
That was just dumb.
even he probably knew that you knew he was lying, but he still said it anyways and stood for it.
Shit. Well,
A lot of
all right, let me think about it.
I know for sure one time he went out to the car to grab something
Oh yeah.
and he
that's-
stood out there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
No, that was me.
That was in the first semester. I'm just in the room. He's like, all right, I gotta grab something for my car quick. I'm like, all right. He leaves. I'm like, he's definitely not coming back for a couple of hours. Comes back 4 hours later. I think
Did he go
was-
home? Did he make a quick run home or?
No, I think he was just sitting in his car thinking about life, maybe talking to someone. I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know what he's doing in that car. That's his alone time. That's where he goes to meditate. Oh my God. Let's go.
Get it. Quick Michelob chug.
He's been conditioning the stomach for that.
Been training.
That was a good one.
Cheers.
I have been getting faster. I don't know. But
Is that good or bad?
what?
Getting faster. Doing it
Good.
more.
Good, I think.
Yeah, it's gotta be good.
It feels like it's way easier. Like I don't feel like I have to puke anymore and shit, you know?
Yeah. That
We're
build up
going
a
crazy. Yeah, Max, I was listening to the podcast, the earlier ones, and I was waiting for you to explain your dumpster story, and you didn't do it. But then the last one you said you were going to.
I know. I'm going to, but I don't know when.
Oh,
I think we need to do it when either Schoono or Iron's on. Because they were both there with me and you. And they got the different angles.
Good
Yeah.
story though.
Good story.
I guess I could give a snippet of it.
Oh yeah, get the people.
Don't give out
waiting.
too much, yo. If we're doing
No, I
an
won't.
audio.
I'll give out the ending.
Yeah.
So, well, I did some things, and then I did those things on a Thursday, and then a Monday came around, and I'm in the shower. Grant's playing the box.
On the sticks.
On the
Knock,
stick.
knock. Grant's like, yeah, come in. Knocks louder, come in, whatever. And then he told me that whatever. You tell him what the cop said, Brent.
Bang on playing Madden with buckets. Buckets right next to me, Blake Olsen. Here, solid pound. I was just someone messing around. I say, come in. Another pound. I like yell, come in as loud as I can. And then I hear like this guy say, you got come to the door. something
Wait,
like
what time of day was this?
5.
7. It's 5.
All
Yeah.
right.
Because it was before like we went out, and then I looked through the peephole, just see a shiny badge staring at me. Open the door, see 2 cops. One of them is holding Mac, just begging him. Oh shit! My heart starts thumping. I'm like, what? Okay, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? We'll leave her there.
Yeah. Yeah. Even just seeing like UPD and just walking around, it
Yeah.
just scares you. Even if you're not
Yeah.
doing anything wrong.
You just get
My,
paranoid, even if you're not doing anything wrong.
Yep. Which isn't how it should be, you know what I
I
mean?
read
Just
that.
maybe-
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, right at the end of that second semester, or at the beginning of the second semester, when the freaking day rooms all got locked, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
came walking every night, and every like weekend night too. They'd come at like 2 a.m. right after the bars closed and everything, and they'd walk the halls just to try to catch somebody.
Yeah, which is not how it should be, you know. They're there to like protect us and like help us, not fucking
Yeah,
Try to screw us over.
fuck our life.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, we're adults, so yeah, we have to live on campus, but I don't think they should be walking the halls trying to get us in trouble.
Yeah. They aren't hall monitors. The
Yeah.
UPD.
I mean, I know Iron used to be a hall monitor in grade school?
Yeah, he was. I think
He's
he
probably a
picked me.
dick to tie.
He ticketed me 3 times in 2 weeks.
What a dick.
Yeah,
Gosh.
walking too fast in the hallway, spending too much time at my locker. Yeah,
Wait, are
Before
you
we
serious?
Oh, didn't he bust you for selling gummy bears out of your locker?
yeah. I had a big old 3-pound thing of gummy bears. He was just mad I wasn't selling to him, ticketing me up,
Are you
distributing
Dick.
distributing minors with sugar. What he
Hey,
said.
before we move on from this, before we get too away from the cops, a town like 15 miles from me today, some old guy was raking his yard, and a cop pulled up, got out of her car as a chick, bummer, and she walked up to him and got like kind of in his face and was like, "You're supposed to be inside," and the guy was like, "Get off my lawn, like you're in my 6 feet." Just it's getting fucked out here, dude.
Yeah, what's going on?
Coronavirus shit. It's gotta end. Like
Minnesota, dude.
this is land of the free.
Funny, I was fishing today and I seen this minivan come rolling up and they're just kind of staring at us. Look at the plate. It was Minnesota.
Figures. My dad wanted to go prairie dog hunting, but he talked to a guy that lives out on the res, like in the what town did he tell me today? It's like the southwest corner. I don't know. Anyways, he was telling
Wagner,
me that
Yankton, Sioux.
I don't know, but it's farther west than that. He said that the res is like they're standing out there guarding, and then like Minnesota plates, like if you're going through with Minnesota plates, they'll like fuck you up.
It's fair though.
It is fair. It is fair.
Yeah. I mean, what
Like-
else are they gonna do? Not fuck them up?
The white men, you know, wasichus.
Yeah.
We had a chick in our class always say that to us.
I'd take this time to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, the Platt Soup Kitchen.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, let's
Been
go.
feeding all the bums around Platt, you know, crackhead and shit.
I thought there wasn't bums in Platte since it's like the richest town in South Dakota.
No, you're thinking of Chamberlain.
Oh,
The
that's
okay,
a
Oh,
low.
I think you're thinking of Oklahoma. That's across the river.
Yeah.
yeah. Oklahoma's just rich. Just mansions everywhere. Oh, I saw on your first episode, you guys were sponsored by Maytag. That's a
Oh.
great sponsorship.
Yeah.
Like, congrats,
Yeah.
guys. Congrats.
You're thinking like they were trying to hook us up with like some new shit from Meadows and like, you know, like a
Yeah.
new dishwasher or something.
Yeah, you'd have the coolest room for Meadows.
Or like on a hot summer day, like we were sponsored by Stiff Nipples Air Conditioning. Like they could
Yes.
like cool up our rooms
Exactly.
at least
Yeah.
and actually give us stiff nipples.
Yeah. Hey, maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Doesn't take iron much. Those things go, woo.
Iron does have some diamond cutters on him.
Yeah, he does.
He's iron.
Like my woods teacher.
Wasn't he thinking about
Shout
getting
out
them
Mr. Olson.
pierced, Ty, in high school or something?
Oh yeah, like we said 100 likes on or 100 screenshots. And he said 50 screenshots and he'll do it. Got 75. He never did it because he kind of pushed out a little bit, but he thought about it major. We were like in Mitchell about to go to the tattoo and piercing shop. You're about
And he
to
was
watch.
like icing them. He was icing them and
Oh
shit,
yeah,
getting
he
them
iced
numb.
it. Yeah, he iced him up to get him numb. So when he walks in, he doesn't feel it.
Threw some bush lights on there, just fucking
Yeah.
cooling them down.
While he's chiefing.
Yeah, I hear he's an addict, a chief addict.
Yeah.
He's doing better now. He's moving on to other things.
Yeah, how's he getting over his hamster? I mean, that's a tough loss.
It is
Yeah,
tough.
he's struggling. He's
Shout
struggling.
out,
He is.
shout out Black Tar Heroin. It's getting him through it.
It is. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Glad he's getting through it somehow.
Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess.
Yeah.
Black Tar will heal all wounds for him.
Just like how I got over eating in the dorms. Like if I was where Cole was right now, I'd probably turn around and eat that whole bag of wavy and whatever's behind it. Probably all like middle shelf would probably be gone in an hour.
I was just saying, middle shelf would
He
definitely.
did cash. He did cash it back. Put in 2 buckets of ramen, some pepper.
Oh, that's easy cash for him.
First couple of weeks, dude, I think I went through like 2 boxes of ramen, like the big boxes.
That's
I
one thing
didn't
I could
eat.
always smell.
I didn't eat that much ramen. Like when Max made it, I'd kind of want some, but then other than that, I didn't really.
I had 1 box of ramen while I was at college. I mean, yeah, that was quite a bit, but still.
Same with macaroni. Like they say you eat so much of that, but I didn't really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh.
either. When Ty joined Chip and his woman in bed, that was hilarious.
Dude, that was funny. Came back one night. Chip was in bed with his woman. Decided to hop on it with him. Why not, right? The only thing Chip could say, though, he sits up and looks me dead in the eyes and goes, "What are you doing? Get out." That's all he said.
I've been in Chip's bed too. One time Grant and Cole were in there too, weren't you guys? And I scared him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah, he came back in. I had to lay under his blankets for like an hour. And then
Yeah,
he would come back in and scared his ass.
he just climbed up on his bed and he just made him shit his pants. That was funny.
One of the craziest times I've had in your room, though, was that McGregor fight with Cal.
Oh, that was fun.
That was
Oh my-
insane.
Yeah, that was.
Seabass was on one that night.
Oh, yes, he was.
Seabass was shotgunning.
Shout out Sebastian. You know,
Yeah, if you're watching Sebastian.
I'm gonna put one up for Sebastian right now. That kid was an animal.
Yeah, he was going off that night. Dude, that was crazy. We had a lot of people.
Oh, Max doesn't have a shotgun tool.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, it was crazy because we were all like, making bets on who would win. And
Yeah.
then McGregor goes out there and beer, as soon as McGregor put him out, everybody just started pouring beer everywhere.
Yeah.
That was Cole. Cole was like going like.
After that, I was like, this is the best chance to like do this. Like, this makes me feel like I just won a playoff game in the ALCS or something.
I won $10 off you, Ty, that night.
You did, yeah.
Why
I
the
think I won
fuck
like
did you
$80
bet on
that night.
Cowboy.
I was gonna bet on him just because I thought he maybe was a little bit bigger,
Thanks.
but
Sebastian
McGregor
had 100 on that fight.
Oh, whatever. No way.
He had 100 on it coming to a draw, I thought, for like 1 to like 10,000% fucking winnings or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was out to make bank.
Oh, how does that work though, Cole? You know about betting and shit. Can't you bet on a draw too?
Yeah, draws are usually like, yeah, plus like probably 9,000, something like that. So like that means if you bet $100, you get $9,000 if it was a draw. But like that's so under like.
Especially for a fight of that caliber. You know?
Yeah, especially for those two because they just all have knockout power.
Oh, we lost Brant.
Brant.
or what?
Come on, Brant. Poor guy.
What other stories you got of that crazy bastard Chip in your room?
Well, not a whole lot. I mean, he wasn't there a lot.
They go home the first
Tell him about that.
What?
Hobo
Oh,
days.
Hobo days?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that was on my list to talk about too. Well, you want to know like my story for Hobo Day?
Well,
Or what?
yeah, your story and then how it correlates with Chip's story.
Okay. Well, first we wake up at around 9, 10 o'clock. We both have a nice breakfast of orange beers, orange Bud Lights. They're great. I really recommend you guys. Played our Madden game. Then we went out.
Bob, get off the internet! I'm streaming right now.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, guys. Internet went out.
Can't believe she just did that. But yeah.
No, off the stream though, Brant. Like, mute your mic and like bitch her out, dude. Like, she's got to go.
Yeah, honestly.
You
She
got
deserves it.
Like, this is unreal.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, she deserves every bit of that.
No, Kim's a wonderful lady though.
Yeah, she let me stay at her house once.
I'll let her have it.
But
Okay,
nose
everyone-
candy.
Oh, G Fuel.
All right,
Nice.
Cole. Let's hear it.
All right, so Hobo Day. Okay, so I'm at the part where we go out after a Madden game. I don't know where Chip's at because I don't know what I'm doing. And then, well, we'll just fast forward because that has nothing to do with Chip. But once I get back, he's just in there watching his Gators play. Actually, I think the Gators played at 2 o'clock, so he wasn't out very long. Chip wasn't on Hobo Day. Hate to see it. I mean, you're a jackrabbit. Come on.
I love partying with Chip too, because you can just fuck around with him all the time. He doesn't
Yeah,
care.
one of my funniest memories is when we finally got Chip to come with us to that party bus, and it turned out to be like his favorite night of the
Yep.
year.
Dude, that was a blast.
Now, we talked about that on the first episode, I think, and
Yeah.
that was a fun night.
Oh, there's a funny story from that too.
Oh yeah,
Right.
talk about that, because that was hilarious. You're talking about the women, right?
Oh,
You're
that part? Okay,
yeah,
no.
talk about
No,
that. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna do the Chip part first.
Okay.
We're at Bruce, I think,
I think I know where you're going with this. Yep.
and I think it was Bruce. Maybe it was Arlington. I can't remember. There's like a sweatshirt behind the bar. Is this what you're talking about, Brant?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a sweatshirt, and it's like $60. It's like so expensive. And Chip goes up to this guy. Hey, how much for one of those sweatshirts? The guy says, I don't know, man. And then someone else just answered him. And then later on, we get back on the bus, and Chip notices that the guy he asked how much that sweatshirt was the fucking bus driver. It was so funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah,
That bus
no,
driver's awesome, though.
I'm talking about when Chip and Riggs fought in front of Bruce, like right when we got off the
Oh,
bus.
yeah.
I don't even know
I
about
remember
this.
that.
No,
I
they
don't even know
wrestled.
about this.
They wrestled.
Dude,
Oh,
tell
I
him about it.
remember that on the sidewalk.
It was like right when we got off, and we were like the first ones, so everyone saw it. And like Carson just tackled him and threw him in the snow, then ran away, and Riggs is all pissed off.
Ray just gave him a dirty look, probably.
Yeah,
Tell them about your strategy picking up women that night. That was hilarious. I look over and fucking Cole's just got 3 women like with eyes like this talking to him.
Yeah, sister and my dad's over here, so. Hey, I'm
What's up, Ted?
podcasting.
what's up, Ted?
Wait, who is that?
Alea.
Oh, it's Alea. But
Dawson.
Alea, what's Dawson doing? I thought you were best friends with him. This isn't good podcast material. Leave. All right. All right. One more thing before you get to that story. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Come on. Fill the dead space.
Party boys.
Accent.
Accent.
Yeah, we're getting to that.
Rick's fighting though.
Why were they fighting?
The chicks were all around you.
Yeah, but why was Chip and Riggs fighting though?
Because Chip just
Riggs,
tackled him off.
They
the
just
bus.
started arguing about something, and then
It's funny when we get Chip to finally go out and he gets all crazy.
Got pretty rowdy that
He just
night.
gets all playful. It's so funny.
give us one of his noises. What's his go-to noise when he's drunk?
Oh, his go-to noise? All right.
Yes, it is.
Or the Conor McGregor. Yeah! He does that a lot too. It's funny. He actually anything like Conor McGregor related. That's what he
Who
does.
the fuck is that guy? He's always saying that.
That's one of them. That's one of them.
Okay.
And then yeah, or beat your head against a canvas. He says that or something like that. That was pretty funny. But all right. Well, here's a story. So here I am. We're at that place where they wouldn't serve you, Ty, I think. Was that
yeah,
like the
Lake
circle
Ponce.
bar? Like
Lake-
the half
Lake-
circle bar or
Yeah,
something?
Lake Ponce.
Lake Ponce. Yeah.
That really cool bar. Really cool
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
Really cool setup. But everyone was just in line and there's no way I was getting one. First of all, I didn't even have a bake at this time. And so there's no way I'm getting something to drink. So I'm just sitting here.
Knew
I
that
sit by
everyone
this
was on
girl.
page.
Yeah, I sit by this girl and I'm just like, I start talking in an Australian accent because, I'm buzzing, I'm just,
Give us a few sentences with this accent.
right? I'm like, what's your name? And then she says her name and then I'm like, all right, where are you from? And then she says where I'm from and then she's intrigued because I have a different accent. She's like, where are you from? Like, I'm from Australia.
Austin, give me some chicken click. Hungry. Sorry, boss.
Dawson's your waiter. Oh boy. Good job, Dawson.
No, I'm starving. I could eat some of that shit up.
What is that?
It's my general chow.
Recipe.
Yeah, then she's all intrigued, and this girl's really hot. Really hot. And then we just became friends, and then go to another bar, and there's 3 girls right here, and I do the same thing, and they're all just intrigued, I guess. It was just so funny. It was so easy. I had them going on for like a half hour, and then like on the bus, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not Australian. They're like, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
Did you
But
get
hey,
their
it
digits
works.
first or no?
What?
Did you get their digits first or no?
No, I got their Instas. They got my Instas. Insta.
What is your
So,
Insta?
Not much for self-promoting, but see now I got. Yep, that's it. You guys hear that?
I'll give it a shout
I
out.
also like your
Oh,
Instagram account.
We can give you a shout out. What is it? C-Notch 9 or something?
Yeah, well, C-Knock9. We can call it C-Natch9, whatever you want. Whatever's easier for you.
Yes.
But, that reminds me. I came across Tito and Amigos today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, give us
AK
that story.
posted it on his
Yeah.
Insta story.
I remember looking at it like when I was like a senior in high school or something too. I was like, what the hell is this? That was pretty
Yeah.
funny. Pretty funny to look back on it. You had a nice little mullet going.
Yeah, mullet. Good times. Good times.
Straighter
Who ran
hair.
that page?
We made some. We didn't make them, but we were sitting in a study hall one time, and these 3 8th grade girls, or were they fresh? Yeah, they're 8th grade, or no, they're sophomores at the time. Freshmen. They were freshmen at the time, and they were like, "Let's make you guys a fan page." I was like, "All right." And my Spanish name in high school was Tito for my Spanish class. And then we put Tyler and Javen were the other one, so Tito's and his amigos. And then they just they'd take pictures of us randomly throughout the day without us even seeing. Like we'd be walking down the hallway and they'd come up behind us and take pictures of us, or like we'd be playing basketball at lunch and they'd take pictures or videos of us, and then they just post it on the fan page.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
They should get it back up and going again. Someone should continue it in college.
Yeah, I know. Someone else needs to take it on.
Who are you guys living with next year?
Me, Max, Iron, and Austin Hand.
Okay.
And then I'm living with AK, Regan Heine, and Michael Hofer.
All right. That'll be
Well,
fun.
that's if we get in the Meadows. If we don't, we're going back to Young Fourth.
Those give me an
What?
advantage.
What was it like living next to Riggs Preeb?
Well, there's a reason why I'm not living in a house with him. 2 years next to that guy. Oh my gosh, I wanted to.
Gonna bounce your dome off the wall a few times or what?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Where'd you live freshman year, Young?
Yeah. Second
Of
floor.
course. Of
How
course.
did the roommates and like were you guys close then too or no?
Who? Me and Riggs?
Yeah, like room wise.
Yeah. Yeah. We were right next to each other. 2 years in a row. I couldn't imagine living with him. Hey, he's a fun guy. He's a fun guy, but like sometimes
No, yeah. There's
I mean-
a limit though. Like the one story that's funny of Riggs is uh a buddy texted me is like 1:30. I just drove back from Brant's house and I went to go get him from the bar and then I dropped him off. Check Snap Map. I see Riggs on Snap Map moving north from the bar, like he's walking. So I text him and I say, "Do you need a ride? I'm out and about." He replies back with no. Might I add, it's like 10 degrees below zero and it's like kind of windy. I'm like, this kid's dumb as like a fucking box of rocks.
Yeah, he gets that a lot.
I get a block north of the bar and I see this guy like stumbling on his phone like this. And so I like pull up next to him. I roll out my window and yell, "Riggs!" He looks over at me. He starts laughing.
I know that face.
And I'm like, "Get in." So then he gets in. He's like, "Bring me to Meadows. Bring me to Meadows." So I brought him to Meadows, and the whole time he's just like got a flashlight in my face, just like. Taking a video.
He always gets pissed when you do that laugh to him.
I know, but then I dumped him off in Meadows. Then he found one of his buddies or whatever, and then he's like, "I'll be right back. I'll be right back." And then he went in and never came out. So, and then he texted me the next morning, "Dude, you fucking left me at Meadows."
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Riggs is the dumbest motherfucker when he's drunk.
He is, and that's one of the reasons why it sucked living next to him. Because like sometimes when you're just not drinking, because it's a weekday and you have school the next day in the morning,
Like on a regular Monday night, and he's
Yeah.
hammered.
he's just knocking on the door, just trying to be annoying. Like, dude, just get out. He went pretty insane the last couple months though. Like,
Pretty sure I saw him drunk on a Sunday morning.
he started
No, yeah, he was for
he started
sure.
like punching stuff too.
Yeah,
He was
11
training
o'clock.
for that Tegan fight. He knew something was coming.
Yeah, he knew something was boiling up. Dean was talking.
Had to condition his knuckles.
Yeah. Turns
I
out.
don't think he landed that many punches though, just all bites. A few
Yeah.
kicks.
Well, I mean, and also Tegan had a black eye, but like
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think he punched him. I think he like Tegan says he thinks he like hit him on something or the ground or stairs or something.
Canvas.
Yeah, canvas. He bashed his head against the fucking canvas.
You never really fully explained why you're in your pantry right now. What's going on with that?
Yeah. I told Max that, okay, before this, but I don't know.
Fix that up.
Yeah, I mean, here, I'll just unplug my computer and show you guys. All right, so my kitchen's in here, right? Then here's my office. This is where I do my homework. I got this milk crate from SDSU.
Oh,
Dungeon.
dungeon. Yep.
And then yeah, it's just right here. So I want to play some Xbox while I'm doing some homework. I can do that. Just look up and down. You know,
You should give
two
a quick
screens.
rundown of the dungeon, because I didn't get to
Oh.
experience that.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Okay, well, my freshman year, we were just messing around in the basement because like nobody ever goes down there, and we were like, oh, let's just go down there once, and we were just opening doors and stuff, and this door that we were definitely not supposed to be in, it was unlocked for some reason. We open it and it's just dark, and it's like just a passageway. We're like, holy shit, we have to tell the others and explore, and like this hallway like goes to Benoist, goes to under the C-store, goes to like I don't know. I don't even know where it all goes. We need to explore the whole thing.
McDonald's probably. But
Yeah, it ends up like you can like go get on the roof from there too somehow. But like
That would have been fun.
yeah, but there's a hatch that said do not open. We were scared that if we opened it, a fire alarm would go off or something. So, but yeah, I can't remember who was there, but someone took like a huge bag of rice from Larson's, like just a big old bag of rice for no reason, just to say you took something. And yeah, I mean it was really cool. I wish like one time we did it like multiple times too. We went to Benoist and unlocked that one just to make sure in case they locked Young that we could get in there, and they locked Young because oh yeah, I forgot an important part of the story. we open this door and there's a worker still there at like 11:30, and he sees us. We're like, oh shit, go, go, go. And, yeah. So we went and unlocked the Benoist door, and then we went in Benoist again, and they locked them both eventually.
Was it just like a hallway, or was it like a?
Oh, it was like, I mean, I have a video. I can send it to you later, but like, I don't know how to explain it to the viewers. It's just like
Like
scary.
a basement.
It's like
wide.
you're in a horror game. Like there's just pipes running, and like it's about as wide as probably.
Dark.
Yeah, it's dark. It's so dark. Yeah,
You know what'd be cool is to like get like 20 people down there and like have a party down there or something.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But it'd be risky. Yeah, we charged like 5 times this year to see if they were unlocked, but they were always locked. Wish someone could have picked it or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Should
also,
have used iron as a battering ram, put one of our helmets on them.
Flex your abs. You
but
didn't have enough chicken deluxes today, Iron. Get through there.
Tell him there's
Iron's
like a
fun.
box of Chiefs on the other side. He'll run through the brick wall.
Yeah, it won't even hurt him. Won't even phase him. I did want to talk about another thing. Since we were on the topic of fighting this podcast, this episode, the biggest rivalry in intramural flag football sports.
Yep.
Remember that fight? Bird Chasers versus, what were we? I forgot our name.
A1.
A1.
Oh yeah, A1.
I was gonna rep the Bird Chasers, but it's in the washer right now.
Yep,
Oh.
same.
So mine's in my room.
But
But
I'm actually gonna frame mine here in the near future.
that was just funny. I don't even know. I forgot how it started. You guys remember how it started?
Something happened with
Riggs
Yeah,
was
Ty, you
talking.
got it.
Riggs was talking shit to Jaden, saying that he couldn't catch a ball and that he couldn't.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he'd run a route, but he like nobody would throw it to him because he can't catch a ball or something like that.
Yeah,
And,
well,
like
I
he's
think
unguardable.
Jaden or Riggs was mad at each other for like one of them like hit each other during a route or something.
Yeah,
And
Jaden
it was
ran a route.
Kindop
and
laid the
Riggs-
shit out of Riggs.
and Riggs
Yeah.
hit.
yeah, and then like if someone's talking shit to my team, I'm just gonna go over there and like, try to
Yeah.
piss that guy off. And that ended up being Jaden. Great guy. Jaden's a great guy.
And
then-
add that like Riggs shows up to these intramurals like 3 or 4 beers deep every time.
yeah, and that gets him just absolutely.
We should have
hammered
done
somehow.
that. God, that'd be
With
fun.
a blender bottle on the sidelines filled with beer.
Yep, that's fucking cool.
Every time out and at every halftime, he'd go and he'd take big chugs of that blender bottle.
I don't
too.
know why though. Like it wasn't even like. There's no
Yeah.
way he was getting buzzed from it. Like,
I don't
what's the
know.
point of it?
It fuels him. It makes him
Yeah.
angry.
True. But I was just like, Riggs, kick his ass. Just rough him up on this next route. And oh my gosh, Jaden wasn't even gonna run the route. He was just going straight at Riggs, and I was just watching it happen. And they just end up just rolling over and stuff. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah, he hit. Jaden ran into him and like grabbed him from behind and threw him like over his.
Let's just
over
say
his head.
Jaden would have killed him.
Yes, just like Tegan.
I was gonna say.
Yeah,
So
he-
right after that, we all like got over there and like grabbed him, put him apart and stuff.
Oh, that was just so funny. I mean, imagine getting in a fight with a guy that can beat Conor McGregor.
Yeah, right.
Or Floyd in the boxing match.
Imagine getting a fight with fucking 230 pounds of pure sirloin steak.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Dude, I would not like that fight.
All right, we've been going for about 45 minutes now. Want to end it on? You got a question, Max? You'd like to end it on, or
Not really.
I
I
got
kind of
one.
like talking to Cole.
I got one. I got a question because I noticed that you guys end with questions. That's a
Yep.
good that's a good little trademark you guys have. End with like a question or like a brain teaser or something
Cliffhanger.
like that.
yeah?
Yeah. But I have a question for you guys. And I don't know, if you're in the comments, say what you want and like why you picked this choice. But would you rather have no knees or no elbows?
Oh, good question.
I'd say no knees, because like you use your arms more. I think you just walk
Okay,
stiff.
but
If you had no knees, you wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to walk.
I'd go no elbows probably.
okay, but just take this into account too. How are you gonna eat, and how are you gonna like wipe your ass when you're done shitting?
Going with the knees.
Well, how are you gonna sit down on the toilet though? You're just
You
gonna fall
can
backwards.
Slide out.
like this.
You literally have to fall, like brace yourself.
I'll rig something up.
I
Little
would go.
contraption.
I would go no knees and make my own knees.
Make your own knees.
Just snap it right there.
Yeah, just break your legs.
Well, they can do everything nowadays. Like, I'm sure you can make a knee. Fuck.
All right, I got a good one for you, Cole.
All right, what's that?
This question might make you uncomfortable, make you a little embarrassed to answer. All
Oh
right.
God, I already know it.
All right. What is your favorite color?
Am I blushing?
A little bit.
I would
Let me-
say my my favorite color has got to be, I mean, Tar Heel blue. I love sky blue, baby blue, and like I like this kind of green too. Really, you know, those are my favorite two colors. I'll say. And I mean that's all I have for you guys
That's very well.
for that question.
They always are. You're hiding.
Well, speaking of
All I'm
this
gonna say.
aliens, though, I caught that alien part. Like Irons, like has a huge fantasy of like that one chick with the one eyeball from Futurama.
Oh yeah.
He's always talking about her, ain't he, Ty?
Oh yeah.
What?
Her
Why?
name.
What's that one movie where like humans and
E.T.?
ogres?
E.T.
No, ogres. They live together with elves and stuff, and elves are the rich, and ogres are like the poor, and they like.
Oh, is that like Lord of the Rings?
Oh,
or something?
Bright.
No,
Bright.
right.
Yes.
Will
Oh.
Smith.
He is
Oh,
in
yeah,
love. He is in love with one chick, and her. She's like one of the main elves because she has powers.
Yep, there she is.
No, but
He
he's
just,
in
like,
love with like.
He just
this.
loves that one eye, just staring into. He thinks it's like
Yeah.
he says it looks like the moon to him.
Yeah, just
Oh my
imagine
gosh.
our two eyes and then just one big eye right here.
Just connected, yeah.
Because 2 eyes is too much to focus on for Tyler.
Oh, okay. I have another question. Or like, have you guys seen like Part of My Take or anything? Listening to their podcast?
Oh, what I was gonna ask you about is I watched Channel 69 News before this. Go watch it. It's pretty funny. It's got like 1,200 views on YouTube with Riley
yeah.
and you.
Great
and
time.
That was funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There
I
is-
remember those videos.
that was during state baseball. Like that was the best edit I've ever done. But
What were your names too? Like Lenifer Jorrance or something like that.
Oh,
like the first and the
Riley's
last.
was Riley's was Ladenifer Jadaniston, and then Brandon's name was Andre. I forgot his last name. Like his last name was I forgot his last name. And then I can't remember what mine was. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was a really good time. We had a lot of time during state baseball to make some videos in the hotel.
What about
Who'd
when
you guys
you
play?
went?
But
Who'd you play?
we played Kimball White Lake for like the 5th place team probably, or 3rd place.
Why aren't you guys in the same division? Aren't you pretty close?
Yeah, I don't know. It was
We're
weird for
different
that.
regions though.
Yeah, it was
Like
always,
the KTs is like
no.
whatever,
This
or
was like junior teeners and teeners. I think it was like during junior teeners. A year before we won our state title.
What about one of the biggest high school rivalries in South Dakota?
Platte guys versus Chamberlain. Oh, dude.
You went off that first quarter on Snake.
Yeah, and then I did nothing.
Everyone hates Chamberlain though. I mean, you gotta beat him.
Dude, that was so funny. I remember I got a warning for like cocking off because I was just so
to
hyped.
Riggs.
Yeah. You should have heard it in the locker room because everyone knew about this rivalry we had, and like, remember that panic button guy?
Yep.
He wrote about it before that too, and like everyone read it and stuff, and he has too many spelling mistakes on there.
Oh yeah.
It seems like maybe I'm wrong, but like there's a lot. Okay, anyway, so like Frank knew, my coach Frank Cutler, he knew, and he knew about the whole rivalry. And in the locker room, you know how they always like give you who you have and stuff. The first one, Cole, you have Preeb, number 20. And then everyone just looks at me. oh. And that's where we were just all hyped. We were just all hyped up.
That's the best though.
And then the crowd was all in it too. It was crazy.
That's the best one.
Good times.
Yeah, our coach knew about
Yeah.
it too, because like he knew that we were all friends with you and all the other guys. So, and then you and Chip did that jersey swap after it, and we got in trouble for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like a picture or what?
Yeah,
It was so
because we
funny.
lost.
Come on, it's respect.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
Don't hate the play, hit the game.
Yeah, exactly. Good times. But I have okay. Back to that PMT question. Like, does any of you watch PMT or listen to them?
No.
They do this thing called like a Mount Rushmore of things, and like where they each give their top 4
oh yeah, that's cool.
of whatever, and they like just go in like a snake draft order type thing. We don't have to do top 4 or anything, but we should do like
Do it.
top 2 or 3 or something, or top 4.
Top
You want
3.
to?
Top 3.
Top 3. All right. I was gonna say top 3 of the best places / time to have a beer.
Ooh. Okay.
And I don't know who wants to go first, but I have my number 1 spot.
Okay, if you have your number 1, you can go, and then I'll start thinking.
All right. My number 1 is left field at a Twins game in the bleachers. They just hit different there.
Bleach section 110.
Yes, they just hit different. Max, Brant, hi.
One of the best places I think is like when you're like out in your shed or your shop, just listening to the old rock and roll with your dad, like wrenching on like a dirt bike or 4-wheeler or something.
After like a good day of work or something too.
Yeah.
The coolest place I've ever had a beer was the Guinness Brewery in Ireland. At the top floor, so you could see like all of Guinness or all of Ireland, and then you're sipping on a fresh Guinness. That was pretty cool.
You
Other
been
than
to Ireland?
that, yeah, last
For what?
fall, my mom did she did a swim race there, and like there's like a river that goes in, or not a river, it's like it's called a Liffey, and they start in the middle and they like swim out of it, and it's like super cold and shit. But
Oh, shit. That's pretty cool.
What's your favorite?
My favorite one would probably be in the summer when it's like super hot and you're out on the boat.
Oh
Like
yeah,
with your buddies
Missouri,
and stuff.
big muddy.
Beers.
And if you like, even if you're like out on the river, but maybe if you like dock up on like the sandbar or something, and just hop off and drink some beers. That's my favorite for sure.
Pontoon
Yeah.
beers.
Yep.
I think if we do a snake order, Ty, you go again. Since you were last.
So my number 2, I'd have to go with when I went to that Twins game. We were up in right field, but it was
Field beer. Oh.
yeah, it was a right field beer. I don't know, that was a good time.
Kind of
too.
beer.
I got Bud Light.
Yes, dude, their Bud Light is insane there. It's like it's like they do something different to it.
Yeah, draft Bud Light. I don't know. It's a little spendy. But it
Yeah,
was good.
definitely spendy.
It's spendy.
Yep.
Number 2 for me. Oh shit. I don't know. I'd have to say an O'Hare's beer, sitting around the table with all your friends.
Yep, that's a good
That
time.
was
That's
good
always
shit.
a good time. Man.
Toss a little pickle on the top. That's good beer.
My second would be at in Millville, Minnesota. If you guys ever been to that motocross track, right after the catapult, you go up the hill, put a tent right up there so you can see pretty much half the track, and just drinking up there is fun.
All right. I think my second one would be it's Friday. You got done with class. You don't have any homework due Friday night. You just crack one open. You have no care in the world. Just in the dorm.
You just get to relax. Yep.
Yep. In the dorm. So do I have to do a third one now?
Yep.
I think for my third one, it would have to be you can't take anyone else's too. That's cheating. I think my third would have to be like when you're just watching. I would say after a baseball game, like an amateur game. Those
it's different.
Or during if you're watching one. So
branch
Beer's
out.
fun too.
Shit.
I'll say, yeah, they just hit different after a baseball game. You just played and need a beer, relax.
Yeah, yeah. You're all sweaty. And you're just talking about whatever you want with your team.
I thought it'd probably be like one of my buddy, like out in the country at one of my buddy's shops, and just like small circle of your good friends, and you know it's not going to get busted, and you can just relax and talk and
Yeah,
have a all around good time.
Yeah, for my third, I was gonna say that too. Like, I've been to some pretty fun parties on like Lac Pearl Lake where people just pull their fish houses around in the middle of winter, and like you're not getting in trouble. Like you're just, and you're not doing anything wrong either. You're having beers with your friends. Like, yeah, so pretty much that. When I get stressed out pretty easy when I'm like drinking because I don't want to get in trouble, but when you don't have to
Yeah.
stress out about that, that's the best beer, I think.
yeah, yeah. No stress beers are the best beers.
Yep.
Easy.
My third has gotta be probably Dirties and Brookings.
Oh yes. How did I miss that one?
Real.
Yeah, you
Damn.
may you can like drink a casual beer, but also setting a beer down in a circle with a bunch of even strangers and a bunch of your buddies and just
Yeah.
throwing darts at beer. I mean,
Yeah.
you can get
That's
trouble,
always-
but
Yeah.
I like the point you guys made in, I don't know which episode it was, but when when you move in for the first time to college, like you just have to meet everyone you can right away and just
Yeah.
make friends right away.
Keep
Like,
it
I thought that
going.
was a good point that you guys made. Because it doesn't matter if they're complete strangers, you'll see them eventually.
You're gonna see them every day. For
Yeah, like-
And that's
like,
the thing
just-
too, like everyone's strangers. Like they know that you're like
Yeah,
they know
Yeah.
you're trying to meet people. It's true.
just keep your door open.
yeah, especially the
Good
first few.
times.
unless you're 302 and you got a Bud Light case underneath your bed or something like that.
Yeah, it's happened to me, Max, a few times. We've had our door open when we probably shouldn't have, like full 30 rack of Bush just sitting there. CVAs walk by. Who's 302?
Whatever. Leave that bush on me. By the time you had that pound of Coke sitting on the fucking coffee table, that was you.
No, the time we.
That was you, buddy. Don't pin that on me.
Yeah, I think Cole. I think he's polished that off right away. The last bit of that Coke.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I had a little extra from February. Can't remember what month it was, but yeah, I felt like I had to finish it now. I had to get amped up for this.
Cole, I don't know about you, but I was on third floor. We had a beta fish and put them in
Yeah.
like liquor bottles.
I was gonna say that was a good idea too, but
Rip
how long did they last?
Red Rocket.
They
They would
last
last
as long
forever.
as you want them to until
Till Max
fucking
poisoned
brands start
ours.
putting shit in them.
Yeah, right. I was the only one trying to save him. Everyone was putting hand sanitizer, Mio, beer.
Oh,
Vape juice.
why?
I don't know why. Like I liked him. It was cool looking at
I
him.
drank out of the bottle.
So did I.
Oh,
But I
yeah,
spit
I
it
remember
up.
that.
That was
That
when
was
you were like
awesome.
eight beer bongs deep on the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, shotguns. Ty a shotgun 8 Natterdays standing on my coffee table. And then he went over
Consecutive.
and took a pull. Yeah, consecutive. Took a pull out of our fish tank.
I
Then
remember
we-
seeing the video.
Gross.
Yeah. I was holding that beer till I drank that fish tank, but
Speaking of them fish, we bought like 5 of us had them, and beta fish are not supposed to be in the same tank, and we
Yes.
fought them.
Yeah, you had to put them in the same tank. I mean,
Gotta let them duke it out,
Don't tell
yeah,
people.
you like train them and stuff.
Yeah, don't tell the CAs they got kind of fired up. Especially
Really? Oh yeah, of course.
we tried telling them they were just wrestling. Not playing.
They're just playing.
Big dogs when they start biting each other.
Dude, that'd be a good idea to like just host some bets in there and just have people.
Oh,
"Move that
don't even
one."
get us started with your betting addiction, Cole.
Oh, it's not even an addiction. It's a good way to make money right there, Brant.
Yeah, right.
That's how you hustle right there. You get
With
some
your
fish and
fucking
fight.
sketchy ass dealer that you meet in a Sioux
What?
Falls Walmart parking lot to
Oh,
get his
whatever. Whatever.
That's fucked. There's a movie where some kid fucking can't pay his
What movie
debt
is it?
back and they fucking kill him. I don't know. It's got that
Oh, so
one
you just made
fucking,
it up.
No. What's the guy? He went viral like a year ago. He plays
Vegas Dave.
John Wick.
Martin Luther? No.
No.
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. I'm pretty sure it's him. It's either him or
No,
don't know.
it's not him. I
Are you
don't-
thinking of
Might-
John Wick 1 or John Wick 2?
Never seen any of the John Wicks, but that
Great
fucker was
movies.
in there and he's watching.
No, it wasn't. I know who you're talking about. It wasn't him.
Do you know the movie I'm talking about? No, you don't.
Yeah.
The only
It's
scene
like
I
where
can
a
think
guy,
of it
I
is
the
know
guy
about
gets
that
killed.
guy.
Hey,
He's
I
sitting-
know what you're talking about. It's
he's sitting in a bar and then he like
Smiley Cyrus.
Yes, that's it.
That's-
There
yeah.
it is.
You're kidding, Maxwell. Hey, but when baseball gets fired up again, if it does, hopefully, we should go to the game. The boys,
oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
us
down.
5 at least.
You're talking
Or
the,
us 4.
the twins
There's
boys,
4
right?
people. Yeah. I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm so down to get hammered there.
yeah.
It probably
Me, you,
costs.
I
Ty.
don't even.
Probably
I don't
cost
even.
you, like,
Not even a big baseball guy, but I'll
Oh
go.
yeah,
Yeah, Brand.
work your butts off because when we get there, it'll cost us a band to get beer to get drunk.
Bro.
It costs you a band to get drunk, pretty much.
And,
yeah.
How about
and we
we-
have to get front row left field. Front row is
Oh,
How about we get like Chip to keister a 30 rack?
You could probably keister a freaking or not keister, but like put it in your leg, like a
you could
little-
definitely put like a few
little
beers in your
flask.
pants and flask in your
something
For
not
sure.
metal.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, is there like fucking
It's a metal
shooters.
Yeah.
shooters? Yep.
They always catch my belt buckle.
Take me back to my sophomore year when we made it to state, and me and one of my buddies went over and got shooters from someone so we could drink.
You did that at state?
Yep.
Like
That,
when you
my
guys-
buddy was Dodge.
Of course it was Dodge.
Dude, when you were younger in South Dakota, did you ever? Because like the shooters are always right next to the cash register. Did you ever just have your buddy like distract the fucking cashier and then just grab a handful and run off?
No.
Oh,
We never
too
did that,
risky.
but now that I'm thinking about it, that would have been the smartest thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
because you're like 14, 13. You can't get in fucking trouble for that. Like,
yeah.
I don't.
That was
At
apple
13 and
juice.
14 though, I wasn't really thinking about stealing shooters out of the gas station.
I was more worried about
Excuse
playing
me?
Xbox.
Yeah,
just me.
exactly.
No, I
I
think
do.
we were stealing shooters when we were like 8. When we were like 14, we were on like the coke.
Oh, you
and
guys were
those
over
beers.
that stage?
Black
Past
tar.
that stage? Yeah.
Yeah. Us South Dakota kids, we just try to steal coke from the gas stations.
In
Yeah,
pre-K,
we're on it.
Tyler was selling jewels.
He had that hustle in his blood.
Hey, Brant, remember state basketball when I was a senior and you were a junior?
Yep. I had that written down. I was going to talk about that.
That back when the big vapes were cool. We went to a vape shop. We got one with like no nicotine. And we just sucking on
And I was just hitting it all night, just breathing it in, blowing it out, breathing it,
That's what-
blowing it out.
You just kept saying, I just want to test it out. I just want to test it out. It's fun.
We did the same shit.
Good times. Max, I feel like you should have been born in South Dakota and raised in South Dakota.
Oh yeah.
We've been a good time.
Yeah. But that would have been funny. Good times at that state weekend, huh, Brant?
That's where I first met Ty's roommate, AK.
Oh, yeah. He had a do-rag.
He's so
Drag
same
and
goofy
his
bastard.
chains.
Yep. He's just same goofy bastard, just a little heavier than he was.
Dude, the
Isn't
fucking
it funny when
Who
you have, like,
hasn't gotten heavier though? You know,
yeah, and I know. Isn't it funny when you have memories on Snapchat and someone like,
It's like they
"Holy
look
shit."
so smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, since you were talking about like state tournaments or whatever, funny story I have from that is our coach, he likes to drink when he's with his other coaching friend, and he would always like tell us to go to bed, and we would fuck around with like kids from other towns and whatever, like sneaking kids in, and we snuck out of the hotel and we went and fucking okay, I don't know if we stole like a fucking fire extinguisher from like this parking ramp, like way back.
Savage.
And me just being the little bitch I was, like I didn't want to fucking spray it off or anything. And then
You
one
were
of
raised right.
my buddies takes it and just like pulls the pin. We're like top floor of the parking ramp in downtown Minneapolis, shooting the bitch off, just like spraying it. And then we come back and I had it in my backpack, like I had it in my backpack, and we started looking up like stealing fire extinguishers, and it was like fucking 6 years in jail or something. So we left at like 1 in the morning and went and put the fire extinguisher back, and got back at like 2 in the morning when we were up at 8 to swim.
Oh my God.
That's
That was
funny.
fun though.
I got a funny story about like that whole state basketball. After we put down a few of them shooters, I went over to because I was always younger than like Snake and them, and it was Snake, Mark, Riggs, and Chip in a room, and them were like my best friends, so I was always in their room. And there, you look out their window and you could see like the roof. We were on second floor, and
Oh, I've heard
there's
of
like
this one.
this little flat thing with like the air conditioning vents and shit out there, and there's this little bracket stopping the window because you could only open the window up like this much.
Yeah.
And I spent 2 hours opening, banging, shutting,
Dude, we did the
winning,
same
banging
shit.
for like
It's so
2
funny.
hours until I snapped the bracket, and we waited for it to get dark out, and we'd walk out, we'd crawl out of there and
God,
there was still snow, and we'd grab snowballs and throw them down at people walking, and then our managers and our statistician, they're 3 girls staying in the room, and the statistician went and told our coach. So our coach comes in with our blinds shut, and it's kind of windy, so you could see it like blowing. He's like, I know you guys are all on the roof. While Rich Marone, I don't know if you know who Rich is, Cole, but
I know.
Rich was still out there, and we're like, yeah, we haven't been on the roof. And coach opens the window, looks out there, and just, Rich, get back in here. And then Rich just comes running, and then Riggs has this awesome picture of coach just peeking out the window and him saying, he got us. There's some good times there.
That's funny that you say that you like broke that off, because I went over right away because we were like right on a balcony, and I was like, oh dude, we can get out here. And then I saw that there was that lock on there, so then I started doing it. And my buddy Garrett, he always like wears like a freaking tool belt, basically just whips out this freaking
Sledgehammer.
6 knife, sharp as hell, goes over like 2 swivels and cuts it off.
Jesus.
That's funny.
Well, this has been a good talk, boys.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Cole, we gotta have you back on sometime.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like I have a few stories, but like I have to tell them later because it's too risky to say it now.
Yeah.
But they're funny. So like, hey, in a couple years and this is huge, or even next whenever you guys need me. I mean, I'm always open.
Keep an eye on your email. That's where we
Yeah.
contact our clients, is hit them on.
For
hit 'em in.
sure, I'll check it every day, every hour. Hit me up with one. I'll be right there. Well,
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for coming on, though. It's been fun.
Thanks for having me.
Unreal.
Great time.
Peace, boys.